Again, you can have the world's greatest product. If it's improperly installed, it's worthless. You can have the world's worst product professionally installed. It's a problem. So you have to have a high-end product and a high-end installation so that you can get the lifetime out of it. With vinyl siding, once it's put on, there isn't a whole lot you have to do as far as upkeep and maintenance to it. The most common thing is it starts to get dirty or dusty because there's often a texture or a grain in the siding, so over years the dust begins to build up on it. The most common mistake that a homeowner will make is they will power wash their vinyl siding. So power washing, you're taking high pressure water and you're shooting in the siding. Vinyl siding is not waterproof. It's not, they don't make submarines out of vinyl siding. It's designed to let moisture get behind it via humidity, much less if you're power washing up underneath it. Well, then what happens is you get material behind it wet and it doesn't dry out because it's behind the material, and then mold starts to form, and then it starts to grow out on the siding. So we've all seen the house where it's like, look at that vinyl siding with the mold all over it. Well, most often it's because the homeowners pressure washed it and got moisture inside there, and they've pressure washed it a few years and it just gets worse and worse and worse. With vinyl siding, the best way to maintain it is you can go to any home improvement store in Kansas City and they sell a pre-mixed detergent kit that you hook onto a garden hose, and you turn the nozzle one way and it sprays a detergent on, it activates, and about 5 minutes later you turn the nozzle another way and it puts a slight pressure, not a high pressure, but like when you put your thumb over the hose, that type of pressure, and it rinses it off. And the detergent activates, takes all the dust off, and your siding looks like brand new. Hardy board siding, hardy board is the same thing. It's a concrete material with a paint applied to it. You don't want to power wash it either because you'll take the paint off. And then you've got real issues. You have to paint and then it's no longer a warranted paint job like from the factory. Same thing, they have a detergent kit made for the hardy siding, spray it on, rinse it off, and your siding looks like new. Now, hardy's a painted material, and I can't remember if the warranty's 10 or 15 years on that, but after 10 or 15 years, you'll have to have it painted. And so, which that going into it, so most people are like, that's okay, I want to change the color of the house anyway. With hardy, it's a concrete-based material, so it's not going to have any rot issues, it's not going to have any warp issues, it's not going to have any serious degrading like a wood siding would. Traditional wood siding, like you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and you buy, people call it masonite, that no longer exists by the way, but hardboard siding, T111, different things like that. And it is a manufactured or engineered lumber, and it's primed only, and you paint it. And they've improved it quite a bit. It's gonna last longer than 3 to 4 years like the old masonite crud used to. But the problem with wood siding is the engineered stuff is the edges. The outside part of it has a coating on it, so moisture doesn't penetrate, it doesn't create rot. But the edges, where they have to cut it to form to fit like around windows, the bottom, whatever, to make it the right height, that's where the moisture gets in, and that's where you have all kinds of problems. That's why I only sell vinyl siding or hardy board siding. My whole goal is to sell no problems. We want to put it in, make you happy, collect the job, move on to the next one until you're ready to buy doors or windows.